Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very big treat for you. Christian Adams is very, very much well-renowned for his psychic mediumship. He's also a healer, and he has the rare ability to do trance healing. Trance healing is what John of God does in Brazil. It is where they leave their conscious body and the spirit team come in and actually do the healing, and I can testify that it works amazingly. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Christian Adams healing. Please give him a huge welcome to the stage, Christian Adams.
How are we all? We all having a good time? All right, that's what I want to hear. Thank you so much for coming here today. It's fantastic that you came out to support this event. First time here, so it's all been a little bit nervous putting this one on. And it's so, I'm so grateful to see so many faces out here today. Now, as Nell said, I'm a psychic medium, trance healer as well. Today's demonstration will be of mediumship though. So in a minute I'm going to make a few connections to your spirit people in the spirit world, friends and family that have passed and left this earth plane. And I'll be making a connection with them, giving you evidential information about who I'm talking to, and passing on any messages that they may have for you from the other side. Now, has everyone here seen a medium work? I know we've had some amazing mediums on already this morning. Who hasn't seen a medium work on stage? Who's just turned up and, oh, we've still got a few? Excellent. All right, just for those few, okay, that haven't seen a medium work, I'll just briefly explain it. I don't want to take up too much time. I've got a big entourage of spirit people building up that all want to have a voice, and I don't want to waste their time. All right, so how it will work is I'll make a connection initially. I will get information about the person, things like, you know, height, size, facial features, personality types, things like that. Then I'll get drawn to a section in the audience and hopefully directly to the person that spirit person wants to talk to. Now, we have another microphone that will be being passed around. So if I come to you and the microphone comes to you, okay, don't be shy. Okay, speak up, and you know, I want to hear that big loud voice. Well, I don't want to hear it so much. Well, I do. Okay, but the thing is, the spirit people love to hear it. Okay, now the spirit people, you know, they may not have had the opportunity to have a chat to you for quite some time. They get excited when they get to connect with you, and basically they get excited when they hear your voice. Okay, so don't be shy. I know that you know, it can be a little bit daunting. It can be a little bit intimidating to actually have to speak into a microphone. I know what that's like. I had that issue for many, many years, but I've got past it. So I want you to speak clearly in the microphone. Let those your spirit family, your spirit friends know that you're acknowledging them as well. If you don't want to take the reading, that's all right, as long as you can just say, yes, I understand what's being said, but I don't want to take the reading. Don't feel that you have to, okay? That's fine, all right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the energy just up here a little bit, okay? It was fantastic having the belly dancers on, and they were amazing. But what we want to do is we want to lift the energy in the room, and what it's basically like filling the fuel tank for the spirit people to work. So you're going to do that for me, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to yell, scream, clap, stamp your feet, and let's lift the roof off this place. Let's go. All right, I'm liking it. Okay. Now, for all those other people here that aren't sitting on the stage, they think I'm really good now. See? I haven't done anything at all. All right. Okay, so I'm going to start now. I'm going to make a connection. I'm going to shift my consciousness to those in spirit, and we will get started. All right. All right. Okay. Oh God, we've got a bit of a push and shove mash going on here. A lot of people that want to make a connection. So there's two that I'm being made aware of. I'm just going to say I only want to work with one at a time. A lady and a gentleman. I think the gentleman's going to win out. Okay. That wasn't the normal. I think they're connected together. They're coming through together. Okay. But I'm going to speak to the gentleman. Okay. Now, as he comes through, he's not an overly tall gentleman. I want to stand about 5 foot 5'8", okay. His personality type is the first thing that I'm made aware of, and it comes through very, very, very strongly. Now, in regard to his personality, he's a very straight down the line, this is how it's going to be. I know that he was quite a stubborn gentleman here on the earth plane. I know that he could very rarely be wrong, okay? So even when he was wrong, he would have not admitted to it too much. I know too that he makes me aware of a beard, okay, especially around the chin area. I don't know if it was a full beard, but it feels a bit longer through the middle. There's a reddish tinge also to his beard and to his facial hair here, okay. I know too, I'm getting a sense or feeling that I'm quite an intellectual type person. I know that I worked in a professional capacity. I know that there's either a love or an understanding of engineering, and I know that that's something that I would have done. I feel like I want to look at blueprints. I feel like I want to look at plans as he shows me that. I feel like I'm the person in charge. I feel that there's a lot riding on my shoulders in the workplace, and I know that I take my job very, very seriously. I know that there's a connection to the lady next to him here, and I feel that I've got his partner here with me. Partner or mother? I'm not sure at the moment. Okay, I'll work that out in a minute. I'll bring her through and we'll have a little chat to her. But what I want to do first of all is I want to place this gentleman, and he very much pulls me to this direction, this side of the audience. Now, where are we here? Now, I'm very much drawn to the back corner here, okay, around this area. So, especially coming in a little bit. All right, so I want to go very much to this area of the audience. Can anyone here understand this information? It's quite specific about this gentleman. Blueprints, he shows me plans, blueprints, like I want to be in engineering. He's not a very tall man, he stands about 5'8", okay. There is facial hair, and he's got quite a direct personality, and he takes me very much to here, and I want to go to the back corner there. The gentleman, would you understand the information with a... Okay, can we get the microphone to that gentleman in the back corner there, please?
Yep.
So can you understand all the information I'm bringing through this gentleman?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Now, is this gentleman your father in
No.
spirit? Okay.
No.
What's the connection with the father then? He takes me one generation above. Okay.
A colleague of mine was an engineer and had a
And the beard?
big beard.
Okay. All right, but was he a generation above you?
Yes.
Okay, and that's where he just takes me to. All right. There wasn't much of a sense of humour with this man, either, was there?
No,
Okay,
not at all.
very, very straight-faced.
Mhm.
Okay. He was very strict in a manner as well, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay. And I know the thing that he brings through is the responsibility on my shoulders. Okay. So I know what the engineering, did you work personally with this gentleman?
I worked for him.
You worked for him. Did he work, was there roads, bridges?
Mining, construction.
Mining construction, okay. I wasn't sure. I was seeing, basically I was seeing, but there would have been some sort of, well, this is what he shows me. I know that we go under or bridges, and it's, if things go wrong, it's my head on the plate. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. He wasn't even that well liked, really, was he?
Not at all.
Okay. He's telling me that, not many people liked me that much. Okay. But the thing is, if I was working for him or under him, okay, they really should have given him a little bit more respect, because he actually kept his workers and people safe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He said, I'd rather have my work colleagues not like me, okay, and get them to go home at night to their families, than they're more like me and put their lives in jeopardy. You understand this with him?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Now, you had a little bit more of a relationship with him than most of the other work colleagues as well. It's like you guys could have a conversation. You guys, you didn't dislike him as such, did you?
No, we butted heads occasionally, but...
Yep. Okay. But he also makes me aware, okay, that he had quite a bit of respect for you, okay? Even though you might have butted heads, okay, he would value your knowledge, okay, and value the guidance that you would contribute. You understand this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. But I also know that he Well, he shows me, he kicks you in the backside. Okay, I'm seeing this clairvoyantly. So I know at times he gave you a foot up the, you know what.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. And he's having a little bit of a laugh at that now, so I think he's found a little bit of sense of humour here in the spirit world. Okay. The lady that he came in with, I thought it might have been his partner, but I don't feel it is. I feel that was his mother, to be honest.
Yeah.
His partner's still here.
I believe so.
Yeah, because he brings her to my left. Oh, sorry, to my right. God, I'm getting a little bit confused here. But when they bring them to my right, they're still here in the physical world. Over to the left, they're in the spirit world. So I know that he's very much with his mother in the spirit world. Okay, he makes me aware of that. 1, 2, 3. But he's also a father, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
3 children, is that correct?
Could be 4, 3. Definitely 3.
He acknowledges 3 to me, okay? And he basically just wants them to know, but you don't have contact with his family, do you?
No.
Because he's telling me that now too, okay? But look, I don't know if there's any way, shape, or, that you can, okay? But what he really wants to know, or what he's really come through for, is to get a message to his family that he's over there and he's doing okay, and he's happy. Okay.
Okay.
So look, I'm going to leave that in your hands. I know it's a big one to go and knock on someone's door that you don't know and say, look, your husband came through, okay, or your dad came through, and he just wants you to know that everything's okay. All right.
Okay.
But look, if you can do that, he'd really appreciate it. All right.
Okay.
I'll leave it there. Thank you. All right. Let's see who else we got here. Okay. All right. So I've got I was going to say a nice little old lady, but I won't say that. Okay. I've got a feisty little old lady is what I'll say. All right. And when I mean little, she's little. She only would stand about the 5 foot mark, okay? I know that she's a more rounded lady, would be, okay. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a conversation here. She's saying you said that in a nice way, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing my best. Okay, so yep, a little bit of a wider girth, but very, very. Yeah, she's telling me watch it. All right, let's leave that. Okay, you got the picture, yeah. All right, okay. I know that there's a good sense of humour with this lady here. Okay, I know that she makes jokes. All right, I know that she doesn't have a problem with her little bit of weight. I know that she loves her desserts, and that's what she shows me here. Okay, it's like I won't even finish my dinner. I just want to get straight to the last course, okay? Very sweet tooth for this lady here. I know that too that she shows me some coloured hair, okay? So she would have had the coloured rinse in her hair as well. There's a little bit of a curl to her hair that she makes me aware of. I know that I have a strong motherly energy, so I know that I'm a mother, I know that I'm a grandmother, okay? I feel that family, everything to me, okay? I know that there's issues and problems with the lungs and the breathing towards the end of her life. I know that, even just walking up a few steps, my breathing gets very, very laboured. And I know that towards the end of my life, I feel that I'm very, very short of breath and would have had very much the short, panting breaths as and I'm starting to take that away, love. All right, so she's just giving me a few of her little symptoms here, which is making it a little hard for me to breathe. All right. Okay, so what else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So also too, she's acknowledging 5 children, okay, and wants me to acknowledge, I'm feeling that her children, her 5 children, and let's place this lady now. Where are we going here? All right, I'm going up this end of the audience. Which person here? One that's just hiding away. Would you understand the information? Yeah, you understand? Beautiful. All right, 2 hits in a row. That's what we want. Okay. Now, is this your grandmother?
It's my mum.
Oh, your mum. Okay, but she was a grandmother, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you understand you're one of 5?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. All right. Now, there was never a dull moment with your mother, was there?
Oh, no.
Okay, she was a live wire. She was a real spark. Okay.
Yeah.
I know here, you step fully out of line, and she will give it to you, but with a little bit of a dig in there as well. Would you understand that type of personality with her?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, but she would make light out of a heavy situation too. You
Yes.
understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. She could bring a bit of a smile to people's face. You know, when they all think the whole world's collapsing and everything's falling down around them, she had a tendency to be able to bring a smile to their face and make a bit of a joke out of a horrible situation. Would you understand that with her?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. I know that she was very, very much loved your mother, okay? And I know that that would have been very evident at her funeral, okay? I know that the funeral would have been big and there would have been many people that came to show their respect and, to your mother at that time. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And I know that your mother was very much there, and I know that you also had a sense of your mother being there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Now, I don't know. Oh, just a few, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay, but it was quite some time ago that Mum went, wasn't it?
No, just 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Okay. Sorry. Well, yeah. For me, that's some time. Okay.
Okay.
All right. But I know too. I don't know if you got a sense of this. She's just showing me when you're at her funeral. Okay. It's like she wants to make a joke at the funeral. Even I know. It's almost like when you're sitting there. I feel like you're getting like a little, poke in the side or poke in the back or looking around, and there's nobody there.
Yeah.
And this is what. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, because this is your mum,
Yes.
okay, and it's like, let's make light of a heavy situation. Here's a heavy situation. I'm dead. Okay, let's make a little bit of a joke and let's annoy my daughter.
Yes.
Okay, and that's what Mum was doing. All right, so that was just her way of showing you that, hey, I'm here. Okay, I'm not dead. I'm still alive. Okay, and I'm going to let you know. All
Yeah.
right, but I know that may have been maybe the first time she started to do that. But she's done a lot of other
Yes.
things since as well, okay?
Yes.
She's got a tendency to mess with lights and lights in your house, okay? You understand that?
Definitely do.
Okay, they flicker, they turn off, or they turn on. Okay, this is Mum, the way that she lets you know that she's around, especially when things get a little bit heavy, you're going through a little bit of a struggle in your life, okay? You'll feel her drawing close, okay?
Yes.
So can you do a little bit of this, what I'm doing here as well?
A little bit.
Okay,
But she did it a lot.
Okay, because she's telling me that you have mediumistic tendencies or
Yeah.
gifts of your own.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, I think you need to develop these a little bit more. Okay, she's well, that's what she's pushing me towards.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to see this lovely lady up the back here. She's got amazing, huge, big mediumship retreat at Uluru with some of the best mediums in the world. You need to get yourself there, and you need to learn a little bit more of this.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you need to expand a little bit more of your gifts.
Yeah.
Okay, because you have them. Okay, so Mum was a medium, was she?
Yes.
Okay, no wonder she's come through.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let's see what else she has to say. How many ones? 12, 13, 14. Is there 14 grandchildren?
No. Oh. No, not that many.
Why does she acknowledge the 14? She's given me the 14. I need to place it. Okay. Would there be 14 with you 5? Would there be 9 grandchildren and you
And great-grandchildren.
and great-grandchildren?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where she gives me the
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. I know that I'm not wrong, but sometimes what we can do as a medium, we can get the we can put our mind in the equation a little bit here as well.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Now, I know that she's dearly missed. Okay. I know that she also makes me aware of a photo of her that sits on a mantle that gets flicked over. Okay. And I know that you would have found it face down a number of times. You understand this?
Yes.
Okay. She doesn't like that photo.
Oh, she's a bugger.
Okay. She's like, I'm not into it. I don't look good. My hair looks crap. Okay. All right. So that's part of. I think you need to replace the photo with another one of Mum.
Alright,
She's
I
going
will.
when I was a bit
will.
younger.
Okay.
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 All right. And I bet you if you do that, that photo will stop falling over.
Okay.
Okay. But look, Mum's here to tell you that she's over here She's having a lot of fun, especially with you, your house, your lights, okay?
Thanks for that.
All right. She's having a ball in the spirit world is what she's saying, okay? She's making the best of it. Look, she's saying that she doesn't miss you all so much because she's never left you, okay? She gets to watch over you every day, over all the grandchildren, all her children, and she's only ever a thought away, okay? And she wants you to know that she loves you with all her heart, and if you could also pass that on to the rest of the family, she'd really appreciate that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
you.
All right. All right, it's dry work, this mediumship. As soon as I start, the mouth goes dry. All right, let's see who we got next. Okay. All right, so I'm being made aware of a gentleman, quite a tall gentleman that's coming through now. He sort of towers above me. I'm about 5'9", so that'd have to be around the 6'1", maybe 6'2". I'm also made aware of quite a lean physique. Okay, tall and thin. Okay, and a bit of an elongated jawline face as well is what he shows me here. Okay, I know that I'm dressed a little bit daggy is what I'd call it. Okay, I've got a little bit of the brown pants. All right, not really in the brown. Okay, but he used to like it. All right, the collared shirt that he shows me that's a little bit scruffy. I've got the end of my shirt half tucked in and half out. I know that I'm not somebody that's really cared too much for fashion or worried about that, okay? I feel like I'm, once again, quite an intellectual man. I know reading's a passion of mine and I like to read. I know that he wore glasses as well, but I feel he just wore them more to read, okay? What else can you tell me? He makes me feel like I'm a little bit of a loner. I'm not seeing a lot of people around him, a lot of family around him. I feel like I live on my own. I don't feel that I'm married so much. I feel like I'm married a little bit to my work. I know that I put a lot of time and dedication into that. I do know that I do enjoy a family get-together, okay? They're the times that I get to be a little bit more social because the majority of my life is what I'd probably call more of a antisocial. I like my own company. I like my own space, my own time. I don't feel that I need too much in life. So I'm definitely not somebody that needs new cars or flash things or beautiful clothes. I live a pretty simplistic lifestyle, okay, is the words that he's using. So let's find who owns this gentleman. All right, definitely coming up the back of this room here. Who do I want? I want to go this blonde lady here. Do you understand the information I'm bringing through right up the back here with the blonde hair? Next one? No? Does anyone here understand this information? Definitely getting pulled in this direction. Maybe do you understand the information? You do here? Okay, all right. So sometimes this happens when I'm working in a line. Sometimes it could be a person behind or in front. But can you understand all of this information that I'm getting here?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Sort of. Oh, I need more than sort of.
It was my pop,
It's your pop.
but I don't know.
Okay. With your pop, did he live by himself towards the end of his life?
Yeah.
Okay. And quite a solitude lifestyle?
Yeah.
Tall, thin?
Yeah.
Okay. Elongated face?
Yeah.
Okay. Also loved to read?
Yeah.
Okay. Wore glasses when he read?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take all that. That's all right. That's better than sort of. All right. Okay. But I just know him. When I went to his family, I'll show him his family. I know towards the end of his life, I know that I lived by myself. Was there actually a separation between your nan and your pop?
Well, he was my great grandfather, so it was a while before.
A while
I was
before?
born,
Okay,
that he-
all right.
that was
Now, also too, but he did love the family get-togethers, didn't he? He loved, like that was his special time.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I'm going to look forward to. Okay, definitely. All right. Now, also too, when he passed, do you remember? Did the family talk about finding stashes of money around his house? It's almost like I want to, hide a couple of 50s in this drawer and a couple of 50s behind the curtain rail, a couple under the cupboard.
Yeah.
Do you remember that at all?
Yeah, I have two that are over there, so I don't know which one
Okay, okay.
that's relating to.
But would you understand? Would you understand that happened when we came in to clean out his house after he'd gone? That we found like little stashes of money all over the place. Would you understand that? Okay. He wasn't one that liked banks. Okay, it's like, nah, money's safe. He's the kind of, stuff it in the mattress or under the pillow, and all these little hiding spots. So, but I also feel that he probably forgot about half the hiding spots himself.
Yeah, because he lost his mind.
Well, that would do it, won't it?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's telling me I'd hide it, and then he said I wouldn't have a clue where it is. Okay, so he's sitting on thousands of dollars and he thinks he's broke. Okay, all right. All right. He used to do things that used to really make people laugh, though, when he was starting to
Yes.
lose his faculties.
Yeah, he used
Okay.
to go for walks all the time.
Okay. All right. All right. Now, do you remember him having the small dog with him? This was when he was a little bit younger. He's showing me the small dog. Okay. Well, it's not that small. I don't know. It's about comes up in the knee. It's probably a mid-sized dog, we'll call it, rather than small. Okay, do you remember this dog?
I don't.
Okay. It's a browny, tanny sort of colour. He just shows me that this is one of his best friends here in the spirit world that's with him. Do a little bit of research with the family, okay? Because I'm sure that they'll make you aware of him having this dog. And I know that there was a really close bond and connection. I actually feel quite strongly that when this dog passed, he didn't get another dog because of the connection and the pain that he would have went through, okay, losing his best friend, okay? So just ask Dad or Mum, okay, and they'll be able to give you a little bit more information about this dog that's with him at the moment, okay?
Yeah.
All right, there's a little bit of a celebration around you at the moment. What's going on?
I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant, all right. Okay, so he's very ecstatic about that. Okay, he's happy, he's looking forward to this baby coming in on the world.
Yeah.
Okay, he wants you to know, you've been worried a little bit about that too, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, he wants you to know that there's nothing to worry about. Okay, it's all falling in place just the way it's meant to.
Okay.
Okay, the baby's healthy, everything's healthy. It's going to be a beautiful pregnancy, so enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're all very excited over on this other side. Okay, so they want you to be excited and get rid of those nerves and that little bit of worry that's associated with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your first one, is it?
Yes.
Okay, because he's just making me aware of that too. Okay, saying very exciting time, fantastic. They can't wait for him to come through. Okay, and it's going to be a beautiful birth and a beautiful pregnancy. So he just wants you to know that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'll leave you with his love. Is that time? All right, guys. Thank you very much for all coming here and being a part of this. It means a lot to me to see all your faces here and supporting CPC Psychic Expo here at Wollongong. Hopefully we can make it an annual event each year and we can just make it get bigger and bigger. Thank you for coming along and enjoy your day.
Oh, let's give him a very big hand, please, Mr. Christian Adams.